3D printer. And then there are other technologies out there, obviously, and I think those still have a place, right? So where would you say that the MCor machine fits into a design process, and where would you maybe want to go with a different, go with an alternative?
Yeah, I think you're correctly right. I mean, there's estimates out there that the penetration of 3D printing at the moment is somewhere between 1% and 8%. And I think it's closer to the 1%.
Sorry, 1% and 8% of what?
Of penetration, of how big it could potentially to usage. Like, there's very small amount of people that are using 3D printing that can be and should be using 3D printing. So there's loads of space out there for all the different types of technologies. There are some circumstances where people need metal parts, or there are some circumstances where they have to have plastic.
Right.
But realistically, when you start analyzing why people use plastic or why they use some other materials, there's very few that just have to have that. A lot of the times they want something that's really smooth. They want something that feels like a plastic part. And we can, people have a misconception of what our parts are like. They either think they're going to be something like a paper mache or some sort of origami type of folded object. But actually, when you get this object in your hand, because we press really hard in the machine, building the layers, we're actually putting it back into almost like a wood-like structure. So you hold these parts in your hand, you have something that's, solid and rigid, a lot more durable than any of the powder technologies. You can throw them into your bag, you can fly with them, you can take them out and bring them to demos. You don't have to wrap them in bubble wrap or anything like that. Like, these parts are durable. And if you treat them afterwards and do all that, you can make them just look like plastic. I could give you parts that you would say they're plastic, that's injected molded or something else, and you wouldn't realize it.
Yeah, the images on your site